Athletes in Action at Yale is a ministry I've been a part of for 10 years now, and we have a couple main goals. One is the big goal of we want every single student athlete at Yale to know we exist and to hear the gospel.
AIA's big mission is to build spiritual movements everywhere through the platform of sport. At Yale, we hope to see this realized by seeing a Christian believer on every sports team so that every athlete knows someone who follows Jesus.
Hi, my name is Anna Jennings.
Hey guys, this is Marty.
My name is Robert Clemens.
Hey y'all, my name is Ricky.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Alexander.
My name is Colleen, and I graduated from Yale in 2017, and God changed my life through AIA.
How did AIA impact my time at Yale? I would say that it impacted my time at Yale in a huge way.
Through AIA, I've met some of my best friends, and I've grown tremendously in my relationship with God.
I think without Athletes in Action, I don't know if I would be a Christian today.
Without AIA, I don't think my faith would be where it is right now.
I think what I've learned the most from AIA is that God meets you where you are, and He meets everybody where they are.
I've been a part of AIA since my freshman year of college. I actually stumbled upon it at our welcome event at the beginning of the year. Ever since my freshman year, AIA has just been a total safe space and safe haven.
We have this deeper goal of within the community to provide an actual place where there is rest and forgiveness in Christ.
AIA is the spot where I've been able to just relax and actually sit down and have conversations with people that have nothing to do with school, and it's super refreshing, and you get to do it in the context of this is my brother or sister in Christ.
I love engaging with honest questions about what is the meaning of life. Why am I here? Does God really exist? And so in a place where they can ask honest questions, but then also hear the great news of Christ's victory over sin and death.
Without Athletes in Action, I certainly wouldn't have the framework that I have now to maintain consistency with my faith.
I think that AIA really challenged me to grow in my faith and to really focus on whose opinion really matters, and where my identity needs to be.
When I was a student at Yale, as the identities that I had built up for myself started to crumble, I started to experience deep anxiety and fear for my future.
Pray that they don't fall into the very powerful and tempting idols of Yale, that this incredible burden that they feel to have to change the world would not define them.
I struggled really hard in my 4 years at continue to cultivate my relationship with Christ at Yale. I think reflecting on my time there, it was not the easiest place and not the place with the most light, but it's a spiritual battle there. Yeah, the biggest thing that AIA did for me at Yale was bring me back into the fold, really bring me back into the family and shower me with grace and love and support, and really continue to build me up.
I've learned so much through the Bible studies, through studying the Word more. Because of AIA, I've actually started to read the Bible more on my own.
I would say that freshman study, I'll never forget going through Ephesians.
I was so loved and cared for by AIA staff, and God was so faithful to me as I slowly learned that His identity for me as His precious daughter is really enough, and I experienced a newfound peace and freedom.
Just pray they be defined by Christ crucified alone. So that's our hope.
My hope is that God continues to use me in the same way in the lives of these students, that I could help them embrace the joy and freedom that is found by following Christ.
My college experience, I have been able to find this true freedom that the Lord promises us through following Him and surrendering each morning to Him and accepting His mercies and His grace, even though I don't deserve it and that we don't deserve it. And that's just such a beautiful thing about our loving Father.
I've learned so much about how really to walk the Christian walk, while at the same time realizing, that I'm loved not because of anything that, that I've done, but because He reached out to me through His grace. That really changes every aspect of my life.
Another goal of ours is to help equip students to walk with God for a lifetime, to boldly live out a life of faith even beyond Yale.
I certainly wouldn't know the different areas to poke and prod to learn more and be able to share it concisely and consistently to new or non-believers.
I think I'm just learning in this season to really just like trust and know that every single day, like no matter where the path leads, like it's always where the Lord wants you to go, and like He's always faithful in His promises.
When I got into, I guess to say, the real world, walking with Christ became something I thoroughly enjoyed and loved.
And last of all, I want to thank the people like Craig and Colleen and Colin and Daniel.
And so I just want to say thank you to AIA and all those who support it.
I also want to say just a tremendous thank you to everybody who works so tirelessly and so often without the recognition that they deserve throughout AIA.
And so I just want to give a big thanks to everybody that's involved and that runs it and that stays there to continue running it and trying to reach more athletes for Christ, because there's nothing like AIA at Yale.
Thank you so much to all of our donors and all of the people that have prayed over this organization and prayed just over how the Lord is working on Yale's campus. I couldn't thank you enough. Especially, I'm just praising the Lord for the ways in which He has used AIA as a vessel to transform hearts.
It has been an incredible privilege to be a part of these last 10 years. It would not exist without the church behind us, Christ Pres, and also just so many alumni and supporters of the ministry. So it is with humble thanks and gratitude that I say thank you to you all who have made it possible.
To our ministry partners and supporters, thank you. We cannot thank you enough. We need you, and you are a vital part of this ministry, and we thank God for you every day.